But sluts and coconuts, what's up guys? It's Charm, and today I'm bringing another episode of Perception. For all my new subscribers who don't know what that is, and all my new viewers and all that, basically Perception is a kind of series that I'm doing on my channel that talks about just things in a different way, like things that you wouldn't think about normally, normal things that you notice every day in life but you don't really think about, you know. And basically the point of this series is to help people think differently, to make people think not in a more broader sense but just kind of sharpen their minds to everything around them, you know. And just think about things, you know, because most people these days they don't think about things. People all just have the same thoughts, and it's just most of them are just mindless, random. I don't know, but they don't think about things as clearly as they could, you know, or in different perspectives, you know. And that's the point. But yeah, so real quick on the gameplay. This is a pretty good match that I got on Hotel. One of the only good matches that I've got on Hotel. And you know, you can't really play this game without the FAMAS anymore, so I was like, oh whatever, I'll just use the FAMAS. And I ended up doing really good. I didn't really think I would. But I actually like this map a lot, and all my deaths are really unnecessary and really stupid. I mean, I bet I could have got a much better score if I didn't die, because I always died like 1 kill away from my, what's it called, Blackbird and all that, or Chopper. But yeah, I probably could have got a lot better score. Oh, and I decided to use lethal kill streaks because I was just like, whatever, you know. But alright, so on Perception, today's topic would be familiarity versus the foreign. And what that means is things that we reckon, like, okay, say there's, I don't know, here, I'm just gonna say something completely random. Say there's 2 soccer balls. No, that's stupid. Alright, I'm gonna use the example of my dog, because this is how I kinda noticed this. The other day I was playing with my dog, and like a week before that I was in LA on Venice Beach, and I was walking around along the beach, you know, the sand and the water and and I saw a bunch of dogs, and I was looking at them and I was like, oh, look at those cute dogs, you know. But I looked at them as dogs, like as, you know, just cute little dogs, you know. But when I look at my dog, I don't think of him as a dog. I think of him as family. Like, I think of him as another face in the family. And sometimes I don't even notice that he's a dog. I mean, I do, but like I treat him as like I would treat like a little brother or something, or a son or something, you know. And you know, I love my dog, and I think that's where you kind of realize that things that are familiar to you have more meaning to you, you know. And that's kind of obvious, you know. But if you if you think about it really, it's different. It's like, just go look at, if you guys have a dog, go look at your dog one day and try to look at his face like you would of every other dog in the world. It's different because he's familiar to you, and like all the other dogs are foreign, you know. So that's kind of on that. Another point of the topic is, let's see, I'm gonna use this example. Sometimes when my mom cooks some food, and say she makes me pizza, all right, she might have pizza, the exact same pizza on her plate, and she might give me some pizza on my plate. And when she's not looking for fun to mess with her, I sometimes eat her pizza, and for some reason it's very satisfying. Like, I don't know why, but I think once again it's the fact that it's something different. It's not yours, therefore you're attracted to it, and you want to eat the pizza, you know. Well, that's, yeah. But you know, like, say you're attracted to something completely foreign to you, and when you, like, that might be one reason why people steal. That might be some sort of weird motivation. When people steal, they're like, oh, well, I got something that wasn't mine, and it's something new and something foreign, and it's not familiar, and now it's mine, you know. Like, maybe some people steal for that kind of satisfaction. I mean, when I eat food, I don't know why, but you know, like when I steal my parents' food or something while I'm eating, I'm like, oh, this is bomb. You know, this is way better than mine, even though it's the exact same thing, and I can't really explain it. It's weird. It's like, like, you know, I just for some reason, her food, when I take her food from her, it tastes better than my food would, even though it's the exact same thing. And it's like, once again, it's just because it might be something different and it's not mine, so when I take it, I have some sense of, oh, this is different, this is mine, you know. So that's pretty much the topic on familiarity versus the foreign. And one more thing I could talk about, or use as an example of that, some people, like me, seem really, like, everything around them seems really bland. Like, this whole earth, the landscape, everything in our lives, it seems like, you know, day after day, same thing. And maybe going to a different world, like we seek to go to a different world or something, could be like, well, you know, it's like something foreign, and it could be something new, and it interests us, you know, it intrigues us. Like when we watch movies like Avatar or Star Wars or something, it's like, whoa, that would be crazy if we could travel to new different worlds. And, you know, we might be just as advanced, or not, we might not be just as advanced, but we might be just as interesting to, say, another world out there in the universe. They might be bored with their world, and they might be looking for something new. And, you know, sometimes having familiarity, it gets boring and bland, and you want something new in your life, you know? And I hope that makes sense to you guys. But that's kind of how I see it. Like, just living in the same place and going somewhere new. It's familiarity versus the foreign, and usually the foreign is much more interesting. You know, unless, like, see, it's kind of different. I was talking about my dog and how I love him more because he's familiar to me, but on different topics, like on different things like food and going to different worlds, the foreign could be better, you know? So I guess it just depends on what the subject is, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else to say on that topic, and I hope I didn't confuse you guys too much. If you don't get it, you can watch the commentary again, think about it, but thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.